Hello guys, welcome to Ecolavia, driven by passion, among the series of lectures on aircraft performance. In this video, the topic of discussion would be understanding power required curve with a numerical example. The power required curve and the steps to plot them were discussed in the previous lecture, that is video lecture number 12. In this video, let us put our skills of understanding into use and try to solve a numerical on obtaining power required curve. I have taken a common numerical from a famous university question paper. We have the numerical as follows. Consider Gulfstream 4 twin turbofan executive transport. Calculate and plot power required curve at an altitude of 9144.11 meter with density of 0.459037 kg per meter cube, assuming a weight of 324,720.18 Newton, wing area of 88.26 meter square, aspect ratio of 5.92, coefficient of parasitic drag 0.015 and K of 0.08. Solution. The first step to solve any problem is to extract the given data. From the question, we can extract name of the aircraft as Gulfstream 4 twin turbofan aircraft. Altitude of 9144.11 meter at which the aircraft is flying is given. Usually, altitude is given so that we can search for density of air at a particular altitude. But luckily, in this question, they have shared data regarding density. We can denote density as rho infinity. Rho infinity is equal to 0.459037 kg per meter cube as stated in this numerical. Weight of the aircraft can be denoted as W. Here weight is equal to 324,720.18 Newton. Wing area can be denoted as S. Here S is equal to 88.26 meter square. Aspect ratio can be denoted as AR. Here aspect ratio is equal to 5.92. Coefficient of parasitic drag can be denoted as CD naught. Here CD naught is equal to 0.015. K is equal to 0.08. With the given data extracted, the next step would be to identify what is asked in the question and to establish to-dos. Here we need to calculate and plot PR curve. Recalling the steps to plot PR curve, we had 5 steps. First step was to choose a velocity V infinity. Let us choose velocity of 150 meter per second. Here the velocity chosen is some random value. In the similar manner, we need to try for another value and compare it with the nature of the curve. The second step will be to calculate coefficient of lift CL. We make use of the equation of lift. Lift is equal to weight for a level unaccelerated flight, and internal lift is equal to dynamic pressure Q infinity into wing area S into coefficient of lift CL. So with that we can get equation for CL as weight divided by Q infinity into S. On expanding Q infinity, we can have CL as weight divided by half rho infinity V infinity square S. Substituting the values, substituting weight as 324,720.18, rho infinity as 0.459037, velocity chosen here is 150, wing area is 88.26 meter square, and calculating CL, we get CL as 0.724. The third step will be to calculate coefficient of drag CD using drag polar equation. Coefficient of drag CD is equal to coefficient of zero lift drag or coefficient of parasitic drag CD naught plus coefficient of lift induced drag CDI. CDI in turn can be expanded as K into CL square. Substituting CD naught as 0.015, K as 0.08 and CL, which was obtained as 0.7124 in the CD equation, and calculating we get CD as 0.0556. The fourth step will be to calculate the ratio of CL by CD using the values of CL and CD from step 2 and step 3. So using CL as 0.7124 and CD as 0.0556 and calculating, we get CL by CD ratio as 12.8129. The fifth step will be to calculate power required PR from the equation. The power required is equal to weight divided by coefficient of lift CL by coefficient of drag CD into free stream velocity V infinity. Substituting weight as 324,720.18, CL by CD ratio as 12.8129, and velocity chosen over here is 150 meter per second. And calculating, we get PR as 3801469 watts. If you want to convert it in terms of horsepower, 1 horsepower is equal to 745.699 watts. So PR in horsepower after conversion will be 5097.853 horsepower. The power required PR obtained from step 5 is the power required to fly at velocity 150 meter per second chosen in step 1. Similarly, let's calculate power required PR for velocity 180 meter per second. Using the above 5 steps, we end up with power required equal to 5482.162 horsepower. The figure shows estimated PR curve. With velocity, the power required value first decreases, then reaches a minimum value, then increases. We need to choose our V infinity value such that we end up with the decreasing power required value, minimum power required value, and the increasing power required value. At velocity 150 meter per second, we had power required as 5097.853 horsepower. At velocity 180 meter per second, we had power required as 5482.162 horsepower. With that, we can conclude that we are in the increasing phase of power required curve. With this, we can choose the velocity values to cover all the phases of power required curve, that is the decreasing phase, the minimum PR value, and the increasing phase. PR for different V infinity values can be calculated using the 5 steps and can be tabulated as shown below. If you take velocity to be 90 meter per second in step 1, in step 2 you can calculate the CL for 90 meter per second, in step 3 you can calculate CD for 90 meter per second, in step 4 you can calculate CL by CD ratio for 90 meter per second, and step 5 you can calculate the power required to fly at a velocity 90 meter per second. Then if needed you can convert it in terms of horsepower. In the similar way, for different velocity values you can calculate CL, CD, CL by CD ratio and power required, and it can be tabulated as shown in the slide. Now with the table ready, the power required curve can be obtained by plotting power required on y-axis and V infinity on x-axis. After that, whatever the points obtained can be plotted as shown. Then if we join them using a curve, we'll be getting the power required curve. This is the way of getting the power required curve for an aircraft. Please do like, comment and subscribe. We'll catch you again in the next video. Thank you.